From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the... His first throw is an interception. And the Packers force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Love out of the shotgun. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. He breaks a tackle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Win the early... leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here. Throwing on third, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Willis looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Here's an option play right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On play action now, McCarthy. Fights off the pressure. Has the connection to Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, Their coach wants to see them convert those.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he gets this up to the 20 before being stopped. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Willis. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's on the move. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Willis now. Shakes himself free. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Willis. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. McCarthy to throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Willis to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. Toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead. Right, ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play fake, it's low. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Buys time, rolling right. He's got it deep downfield. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, The defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. Has a hole left, room to run. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie. And then starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw, here's Love. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. From the 27. Able to get it to Reed. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Reed will go in motion right. Throwing his Love on 3rd. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Jacobs. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Thrown on first down, Love. Complete out to the right. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun now for Love. Finds a man right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Second and 4. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
Fullback dive up the gut. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the fun. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motion man right is Jefferson. 2nd down carry for Jones. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a game of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Hauled in left side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Love out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Love to throw again. That finds Jacobs, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. And And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now we give up the middle to Jones. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Jones wants more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Running back, motioning right. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Another try following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. 3rd and long. Here's Love. Hits his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push it deep down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. for safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game. It's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner. Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
McCarthy throwing on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Love now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing, Love. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
2nd and 10 now. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Able to find Hawkinson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Now they send their back in motion right. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.